We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Designated hitter, number 9.
Cameron Maybin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Pitch misses the throw down. The tag, and he is out at second. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpire's got a pretty tight zone.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder.
That fastball taken for strike 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
On to first as Valbuena throws him out, 1 gone.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Davis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. At the plate, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A pause and the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 out.
A swing and a miss. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Trumbo on the run, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1-1.
Outside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Davis trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll pull into second with one away. Coming to the plate now, Yunel Escobar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Yunel Escobar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly, and a rather easy first out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Seth Smith now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Smith.
Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time in the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gentry has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in. Now
catcher Stephen
into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Cameron Maben now. He worked the walk to open up the ball game.
Hitter Cameron Maben.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a... Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman Jonathan Scope.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Davis.
Ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Manny Machado now. First offering on its way. 4-1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1-2, here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop. Andrelton.
Hold strike at the letters. 0-1.
That's just frozen. Big curveball up and in the zone. That's one you want to hit, right? But he wasn't able to pull the trigger. That's just frozen.
And that's in there. Base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Digging in to try it again. Cole Calhoun comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Hardy for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mike Trout 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Trumbo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, number 45.
A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Markakis is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. So stepping in, Albert Pujols. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. He's
Second
0 for
baseman.
1 thus far.
Escobar.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Jones. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gentry sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Now to the plate, Luis Valbuena comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Seth Smith now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Orioles, designated hitter, Seth
And
Smith.
we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Calhoun has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's
The
Jonathan
second
Scope
baseman,
now.
number 6.
No official at bat
Jonathan
for him, but he has
Scope.
scored a run in this one. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at bat. It's 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that misses 1-1. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Cameron Maben now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now
Digging in and looking for more,
shortstop.
Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Craig Gentry.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Here's Chris Davis now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Calhoun on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Machado.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Cole
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. 3-1 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Here's a high pop-up. Scope is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Albert now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Yunel Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Nick
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gentry moves over. No trouble. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder.
And now a pitch on the way.
Trumbo.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is fouled straight back. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting,
Ready once again, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Called strike 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hard liner toward short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Seth Smith. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Trout. And the inning is over. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 2-1 on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes
now pitching for the Orioles.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopped in front of home plate. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try again. Cameron Maybin. Michael Givens will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop.
Skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Craig Gentry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman
striding in, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at bat. Now here's Davis. High in the air and deep to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Escobar is there for it, and that retires the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Andrelton Simmons.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
After it is Jones. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 thus. Zach Britton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3.